Okay, this is a little movie that shows how to create a new article in Joomla and how to give it good properties. So we're going to log in. And now here's the really quick way. Just go to add new article, right? But let's take a look at what's going on. We'll click on the article manager. Just waiting for that to load. And here what we see is all the articles. If you're not sure where your articles are, you don't see it here, make sure you've looked over here. Right now it's only displaying 20. Let's just go ahead and display all of them rather than paging through. Okay, now we can see all the articles that we have, and you can organize them alphabetically. Just waiting for that. Here they are, reverse alphabetically. And you can organize them by author, category, section, etc., or just select certain ones to look at. So let's just make a new article altogether. We're just going to click New. Just wait for that to load for a second. Oh, sorry, I didn't click it. There we go. Just waiting a little bit longer for that to load. And here we have the new article interface, and we'll give it a title. Now, here's where you have to make some decisions about search engine optimization and search friendliness. The title, whatever we make it say, for example, let's give it a silly title. This is my new article. Whatever you put here is also going to show up in the tab, if you're using Firefox, for example, in a user's bookmarks, if they choose to bookmark the page, and up in the top of the browser where you normally see the page title of any given web page. The title is really relevant for search, and so you want to give it a search title that the search engines will like. So instead, let's say this is a page about the Boston Cecilia, which is a musical organization. Let's call this the Boston Cecilia Choral Arts Performance in Cambridge, Brookline, Boston, Massachusetts. In Joomla, you can always leave the alias field blank because, here you can see why, leave this blank and Joomla will fill in a default value, and it'll fill in a default value that doesn't contain any characters that are inappropriate. You've got to assign it a section. If you're not sure what section to assign for your article, just put it uncategorized for the time being, and then you can go back. You've got to decide if this is published or not. Let's make this yes. Whether it appears as front page content or not, and if you haven't managed handling your front page, or if it doesn't belong on your front page, leave this as no for now. And you need to give it an author, which is going to default to your user ID in the Joomla admin, but you can make it whoever you want. Access level, created date, the date that it starts to appear, the date that it finishes being published, which is probably never. It's usually safe to leave these defaults. And in these parameters, you're also going to be setting some of the defaults that govern how all of your articles appear. We'll just leave these for now. We'll talk about those in another article. But let's talk about the metadata information. You can go ahead here and override your global metadata to put in a description that is search engine friendlier for this page of content. So let's say that this page is going to be about a particular subject, write something here in the description. You know, add a description in this text box that is relevant to this particular page. And you can put keywords too. It's true that Google does not pay attention to keywords anymore, but Yahoo Search and Ask.com and possibly some other search engines still do. If you have particular keywords for this page, go ahead and put them in. Otherwise, if you filled out your global keywords for the site in Joomla, leave them. The same goes for robots and author. But if you're going to do one thing on this page for SEO, one or two things, give it a good description and give it a title. Now, because you've put in a search title and you don't actually want this long search-friendly title that you put in to show up here on the page, you want to make sure that the show title here, either that your globals are set to hide or that you override it and you set no for show the title. And then you're just going to put in your content here. And you're going to write whatever you need to write. But remember, since this page isn't going to pre-populate a title for you automatically, set your title using an H1 heading. That's also search friendly. The search engine wants to find one salient H1 title, H1 tag per page. And then in your headers, if you have a few paragraphs, you know, here's a section header. And then below it, a paragraph. What you want to do with the section headings is give them an H2 styling. And you want to just repeat that throughout your page. Now, if you want to save your changes but keep working on this page, click Apply, and you'll then be able to see them on the front end. If you're done, go ahead and click Save. The difference is that if you click Apply, you'll stay here on the page. This is saving now. But if you click Save, there we go. If you click Save, you'll be returned to the article manager. You can click Preview back there too if you want to see. And that's it for creating a new one. We'll just check that it's in there. It should be the most recent now, so we'll sort by date. And scroll down to the bottom. And there it is. There's the new page that we made. That's it.